Hey, didn't see you there.
Mr. Wright and his students are gearing up for one of the biggest performances of the year for the music department, the annual Rhythm and Blues Revue.
The R&B show is actually the Rhythm and Blues Revue, and a revue is like a series of songs and sketches and dancing and all sorts of fun stuff. In our case, we pair up students and community members, including some teachers here from the school that you recognize. It's held at the Cottage Theater in town, and it's just a lot of fun.
With the amount of involvement of multiple classes here at CGHS, as well as community involvement, you can imagine that a lot of work goes into the show before they take the stage.
Year-long, forever, even when I'm sleeping. No, I actually keep a list year-long, so like if a song comes on the radio and I'm like, oh, that'd be great for our R&B show, or if I'm watching a movie. In the case of, I think back in 2019, I was watching 10 Things I Hate About You, and they have Can't Take My Eyes Off of You in that movie, and I was like, oh my gosh, that'd be perfect. And we ended up closing the show with that, and it was like a huge hit. Everybody loved it, so.
One of the coolest parts of the R&B show is engagement between students, staff, and community members, which is what Mr. Wright loves most about this show.
My favorite part of the show is definitely once it's up and running and all the work is pretty much done. Just the hang of it all, just hanging out with friends and students in an environment that's not me teaching, but us just doing stuff together. And that's when I get to have my fun.
While all of this is fun and students and adults get to showcase their talents, this is the main fundraiser for the music department and provides them with lots of opportunities.
We're pretty unique here in South Lane School District. We actually have instruments for kids in-house, which is something that's rarer and rarer these days, but you know, we got to upkeep those instruments, we got to replace certain parts and pieces, we got to purchase music to perform, musicians to accompany us, but really the coolest thing is that this pays for entry fees to what we call festivals, which are like educational competitions for music.
The show is at the Cottage Theater here in town on February 23rd, 24th, and 25th at 7 p.m. and the 26th at 2:30. And Mr. Wright hopes to see many students, many staff, and community members in attendance.
No matter what kind of music you're into, no matter what kind of movies, culture, fun stuff that you're into, you will enjoy this show. This show is fun, it's funny, it's beautiful, joyful, it's sad, and just overall really special.